because Clairen has such a good range advantage in this matchup.
That's true. That is true.
And you need to make it scary for the Clairen to give you space.
Well, I'll tell you, Clairen is one of the characters that made Matt W give up on that beetle forever, I think.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We'll see. He actually joined your side.
He did do
which is
that,
crazy.
yeah. Did you think I was going to join the Kragg side before he joined the Clairen side?
Well, I would have think it would have been funny if you just like switched.
I don't want to play Kragg. All right, we're getting into it. We got rock pull. Okay, Jax is doing some of the funny beetle shenanigans.
Yeah, Jax did to end the set earlier. Jax did like a DI mix-up, DI mix-up stomp forward air that just killed off the side, then caught the bad DI.
Yeah,
I was like, it's just stomp knee. Oh my gosh.
Why did they give this character stomp?
It's beautiful, I think. Okay, well, we can have different opinions, and that's okay.
No.
Oh, we can't? All right, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
My
you
bad.
have to agree with me. Okay.
Okay.
So, okay, Jax kind of took a big combo at the start
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
Oh, that's not tippered.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny how Clairen's side B is the only move that like you are supposed to not tipper? It's kind of strange, isn't it?
It is kind of strange. You know, Sean taking. I thought he said my bad after he took the first stock. I can hear him be like, my bad.
Yeah, I'm sure these two would like say some silly stuff.
Oh, I'm
games.
sure. Yeah.
These two have been around longer than I have. Like, Jax and Sean were like, you know, at the PM locals, like they were already experienced when I went to my first level.
Yeah. Well, they have been around. It's true.
Yeah.
Especially.
They're both Unk.
Yeah. Sean is like 20. I've known Sean since 2016 or 2017. He's been playing PM that whole time.
Yeah.
So, if that gives you any indication.
I mean, that's about when I started.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Jax not able to make it back there. That pillar placement, a little suspect. And Jax has just like been kind of having a hard time finding good openings.
Yeah, that's kind of what it's looked like.
Sean has just been like running him down, not like always like. He's just getting more off the hits, and he's getting like a couple more openings.
Yeah.
And I really do feel like Jax needs to lean into the strengths of this character more, which is unfortunately not Captain Falcon stuff.
Yeah, you know what? And that's just kind of how it is. Sometimes you have to eat your vegetables in this game. It's just how it goes.
Well, I feel like for most Kraggs, playing the way Jax does is eating your vegetables, but you know, it's each their own.
Okay, wait, so are you saying they like vegetables?
No.
Okay.
No. I'm saying that they would rather like throw rock than like dash dance.
Oh, okay, so you're saying Jax does the vegetables. You need Jax to eat more like candy.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
I guess that's a more apt way to put it.
I see what you're saying then. Yeah, all right.
I am like such like a vegetable
What
eating
is happening?
advocate. Like, you know, every time Landon goes for double purple, I'm like, just finish it. Like, that's not eating your vegetables, that's eating candy.
Yeah, you said vegetable eating advocate, and I had half a mind to make a comment on what I saw you eating earlier, but
What was I eating earlier? Was it a vegetable?
the unseasoned potato.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just ate a potato.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, like I said, I'm not hating. I'm just pointing it out. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay.
I don't mind.
Sure. All right, well, Sean going to take game one here. The sword character is pretty strong, I fear.
Pretty good.
I fear.
Jax is definitely going to have to make some adjustments here.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you need some of the shenanigans. You need the rock throwing. You need the cargo grabbing. And
it's true.
Sometimes down B, I feel like Jax is just, you know, trying to pilot it like it's Captain Falcon, and that just doesn't work. And
yeah,
he might be able to figure something out here.
That's a good point. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's happening that is working, but there's more stuff that's happening that's kind of just getting stuffed out. So.
Yeah. Okay, we're going back. I'm not sure how I feel about this because.
All right.
I feel like if he was able to get more off of his openings, then it might not be so bad because, like, you know, he has a lot of the right idea about, like, how to scrap with Kragg. It's just that, like, he wasn't getting enough last game to, like, make his openings scary. Like, that is one of the biggest things about Kragg is just, like, the fear factor of, like, you know, if you let Kragg get away, he's going to pull rock, and if you let him get in, then he's going to do some really messed up stuff to you.
Yeah, and that's kind of like, I feel like that's kind of the thing that he has that you can really, really leverage and make Clairen kind of like uncomfortable. But Clairen also kind of has the ability to just like play at a range kind of between those is the other thing too.
Yep. Okay, it looks
Okay,
like Jack's definitely making some good adjustments here.
Yep.
He got more off of his openings that stock, and he was able to keep the advantage state going for longer.
Yep. And that's exactly, you know, that's the adaptation we're trying to see here. Sean looking to even it up here, though. God, he...
Okay,
Okay, the
that's
second one...
purple.
Okay. Rare second hit of fair actually killing. Normally you have to hit fall at, and it extend you. Otherwise, you leave them alive, and it's very sad.
Well, if you tipper the second, then
Okay.
yeah,
Sure.
it'll double purple sometimes. But,
Okay,
you know,
yeah.
it's just hard to know if that second fair is going to tipper.
Yeah.
So a lot of times it's just safer to hit fall first. And, and you know, it's like a lot of the time when you go for the second, it's either like, you know, I don't think the first is going to kill anyway, so I'll just go for the second and go from there. Or it's like, oh, I messed it up and I just got lucky and it tippered anyway.
Yeah. Well, Jack's holding a little bit of a lead here, but
He's,
a clean opening from Sean will cause the tax to be taken. Oh, God.
Okay,
That's a big rock, yeah.
Rock is a problem in this match. Oh, he should have done, like, ledge dash or get up and down smash. That would have killed.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rock is a big problem for Clairen in this matchup just because, like, oh, yeah.
That's, you know, sometimes you just explode to forward throw. It is what it is.
But the Rock off stage is just really hard for Clairen to
because
deal with.
Clairen's recovery kind of goes in like a 90-degree angle. You recover
Yeah,
to the
you're
wall, and then you
drifting-
recover in
yeah.
the tunnel, like straight up right by the wall, basically.
And it's like if you're drifting down towards the stage, like you either have to like expend a resource to not get hit by Rock, or like you just have to hope that they mess it up.
Yeah. Ooh, Jack's starting to move a little bit here.
Yeah, he's kind of walling with some of these hits, and it's a little bit, I mean, Sean's down, and it is always scary to try to contest Kragg when you're down, just because, like, you know, it is possible to take a stock cleanly from Kragg without losing neutral, you know? But it's like, it's scary, especially if they're, like, confidently throwing moves at you.
Yeah, because it's like, man, oh, wow, okay.
Okay. Sean did something cool for once.
For once, yeah, you know, I'm proud of him. It's a character
I'm
growth.
not.
Well, okay. You know, I'm proud of him today, I think.
Okay, one of us has to be.
Yeah, it's kind of like what, like yin and yang, I think. Where
Somebody
one of us
has to bring it back down. Otherwise, you know, Sean will get too out of control.
He will get too out of control. It's true.
All right, so we've got the small stage Tempest ban.
Yep.
And that's not a stage I usually ban against. Oh wait, no, this is Jax's bans.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
What are we looking at here? Merchant Port is the ban. We're gonna go to Delta. Okay.
Well,
okay.
these are 2 PM players, and they're like, this stage is like PM stages.
Hey, yeah. There's looking at the PM player playing the first. Never mind. I was trying to make like a PM player playing their first platform fighter other than PM. These stages are starting to remind me of PM. But
what could it be?
It doesn't really work because this game actually just has a lot of PM stages in it.
Yeah, no, it does.
Yeah.
I mean, Ethereal Forest is literally.
It's literally
Green Hill.
just Green Hill Zone. Yeah.
It's like this stage is a little bit different from Pokemon because it's a little bit. I've heard it compared to Small Battlefield, and it might be closer to Small Battlefield than Pokemon. Hodojo is Battlefield, but the blast zones are actually a little bit smaller. And then Ethereal Forest straight up is Green Hill Zone. 1-to-1, pretty much.
Yeah.
And Jax is just like putting out hitboxes that's like kind of in a hard spot for Sean to deal with. Oh, there's no pillar anymore. Okay, and he does the mix-up, and that might just kill. Oh my gosh, I hate this character.
Oh,
he does wall jump, back air, that stage spikes Sean. I mean, that's on Sean, but like at the same time, it's just such a ridiculous mix-up to deal with sometimes. And right now,
oh, what patience! And now
Sean
we're
is
looking
just
at
kind of getting put in the grinder.
That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Okay.
This is. Whenever you're at a deficit like this against Kragg and they're just hitting you around a lot, it is so hard to get back into it. It's like every time Kragg hits you, it's like, you know, you get hit by like a linebacker in football or something, and you're brain just gets like jostled around in your skull. It's just like, what the fuck just happened? How do I like reset?
Okay, so what you're saying is getting hit by Kragg gives you CTE. Temporary CTE?
I hope it's temporary.
Okay.
But if it's not, then, you know, I might end up playing Kragg myself at some point here.
I feel like that might be the advantage. The hidden advantage secretly. Give your opponent brain damage.
Yeah.
You know, this is... You know, what I will say, though, is Jax, to me, feels like one of those players where you can tell how the set is going by how fast their movement is.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Jax has sped up considerably.
Yeah. If it's going well, they're going to be moving and grooving all over the place, and if it's not going well, it's going to be slow.
Jax is fully warmed up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is scary.
Yeah.
He goes for the neutral jab there, just because, you know, Sean's probably expecting the special pummel.
Oh, Jax is covering everything here. This is...
Ooh.
Yep.
That kind of gets trapped between a rock and a hard place. And the hard place is Kragg.
This is all about tempo, it feels like, this set, and Jax is just letting it just rip out of control.
Yeah, Sean was doing very well when the pace was slower.
Yeah.
And now that speeding up, Sean is kind of struggling to find a way to slow it back down.
I mean, here's how it feels to me is it's like, you know, Sean's trying to play, like, classical music, and Jax is trying to play a guitar solo. And those two just don't mix, you know? And so it's going to come down to, like...
You know what they say? Melee is like jazz.
Do they say that?
People do say that.
Okay.
That is a thing that people say.
That's interesting to me
as
a jazz musician.
And Jack's kind of looking like he's playing some chaotic, fast-moving jazz right now.
A little, you know, there's maybe a little bit of
a kernel of truth, maybe.
A little bit, yeah, I could see that. Maybe
I'm not saying I agree that Melee is like jazz, but there are people who say it.
I thought I had to agree with you though, and you just said something, so I feel like I have to agree with that now.
I mean, you can. Okay, we'll drop the bit. You can have whatever opinion you want.
Okay. Well, Sean, you know, he's hanging in there a little bit better this game. It's kind of, I like the pick of Rockwall just because
it's giving him more space.
Yeah, the floor is bigger, right? And that's kind of giving him more space to figure it out.
Okay. Whoa. Jack's not holding that ledge quite long enough. Oh, that's
yeah.
Sean is. I feel like right now, Sean, like he's sending attacks out, but he's not like really placing attacks where he expects Jax to be coming in trying to like stop Jax from getting him.
Yeah.
Like it's just like, you know, I'm gonna put a nair here or a fair here and like hope that I can get a combo start off of it. But like a lot of times, what you need against Kragg is to shut him down. Like you can't let Kragg move freely. Like he already doesn't have very good movement, and you know, so long as it's not a zoner style Kragg where they're just like running away to pull rock all the time. If they're coming in, you know, you have to wall them out. And right now, it's I think a big part of the reason that's not going well is just Jax is moving so fast that he's able to get in, and he's like, Jax is the one doing a lot of the walling here.
Yeah, and honestly, it's okay. We're high up. It's quite a bit of damage.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the first time. It's the first time in a couple games. It's kind of felt like Sean has a foothold, though. So we'll see what comes of it.
No tipper on that. I kind of wonder if you could get down smash 2 off of that. That's not something I've tried before, but it maybe would have killed there.
Oh, okay.
And Sean just trying to get away from the spinning.
Oh,
didn't
pivot.
Beetle.
Didn't pivot. Unfortunate.
Okay. Misread for Jax, and
this is.
Reversals galore right now. It's kind of hard to say which way this will go. But that's not going to be enough.
It's a little bit of damage, but yeah.
It's not a terrible option just because like it gives you a follow up and puts you like in center stage while Kragg has to recover. But like they're
that's potentially
scary.
a set saving mix up from Sean there to go to ledge.
And it is so hard to keep Kragg from
Oh my god. Okay, yep. There's the reverse fair, and that really feels like the tension release here.
Yep.
Okay. He evens it up immediately,
the tension
though.
is kind of back on.
Yeah,
now like, whoever gets the first solid opening and a lot of damage is just going to be like playing with like cooking oil for the next.
That's kind of how it feels. Yeah, I mean.
Okay.
Oh, I think it's Sean.
Sean is Yep, he's putting on some damage.
53, that's a lot of damage.
Okay, now Jax messed up his waveland, and that might be like some of that steam that Jax has been working with kind of fizzling a little bit. You know? Like when you're moving really well, you know, messing up some of your movement can just be a sign that things are starting to go a little bit south.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of one of those things where, like, if you're, like, I feel like a lot of these players are like, yeah, they're super in flow and everything's working. Then if something happens and it kind of throws them a little bit, it's like, well, they start to kind of like snap back to reality and feel it a little bit,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah, like, this just went wrong when I was like in the zone.
You
like,
kind of have to start thinking like, uh-oh, you know?
Oh,
but
that's
wow,
it.
And that's gonna do it.
That's
Sean,
a fucked up Kragg edge guard.
They're
that
both
makes no fucking
laughing
sense.
very, very hard out there. Sean is confused.
I'm confused too.